So I'm aware of the fact that a lot of my games are not really interesting to watch. It's because I tend to sort of cement myself in playing a map in a certain way, so they tend to play out in the same fashion. This one should mix it up a bit. A lot of the games I'm probably uploading before this are going to be very sort of safe, go to easy spot, hold down, kill lots of puppies, you know, easy wins, where the outcome of the game is not really in doubt from the start. This one was a little different. Our team were basically garbage. The enemy team has a couple of decent players, and I didn't have a clue how to play this tank on this map. I think this is the first time I'd actually gotten this map in my 4.16. So I figure, well, I'm a giant ELC, I may as well behave the part. So I go to this bush and decide I'll just try and spot anything coming into Low Town or crossing the river. It's not the best position to spot from. As you can see, I can only spot into maybe halfway into the 2 line at best. It's really not telling my team anything they won't already see. But on the other hand, I don't want to get my tank killed because I figure I'm going to need to carry these people. So I sort of wait for a minute. A lot of our puppies are doing really dumb shit. Our Conqueror's camping our spawn. Our T-29s and our IS are scattering 3 different directions across the field. At least we have people trying to take town. Our AT-7 stayed in our base while our Roomba went down. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Oh, puppies. Anyway, so I'm going to use our IS as bait, get him to spot stuff and draw it back into my gun. Remember, this thing is basically a T-54 gun at tier 8. Same pen, basically the same DPM, same handling. It's excellent. So I see this guy first. I'm not close enough to accurately hit his cupola, and my AP pen isn't good enough to get through him when he's angled like that. I go to heat. I don't know if... oh no, it wasn't going to connect anyway. So I switch back to AP. No point wasting heat on, you know, the tier 7s and 8s I'm expecting to meet here. See a Pershing, but I don't have a shot on him. One of our T-29s has gotten himself killed already. I decide, rather than driving straight across and into the side of whatever's helping that Pershing out, I'll go onto the bridge where they're not going to see me as easily and come up through the town where I've got some cover. So I sneak up here. I see a Tiger 2, I'd like to get shots on him, but I don't have any, and then I get lit. So I scamper into town, but not quick enough to avoid getting shot by a T-30, which hits my tracks, thankfully. I do take another hit from that direction, so I quickly get out of there and head up into the buildings where I've got some cover. This Pershing's going to work over our T-29 if I don't do something about it. Our IS is busy being pretty useless. There's a Roomba there. That thing is a priority target. It needs to die. I put a quick shot into him on the move. Like I said, T-54 gun, same handling. Except I've walked myself into a trap here. I've got puppies on both sides of me. What I do have is this nice little defilade where this dirt road runs, as well as a lot of open room to run about. This thing's quite fast and very low to the ground. It's a difficult target when it's moving. So for now, all my support over here is dead. I run back to the bridge and I decide I'll hide for a little while and just let them reveal themselves. Looks like our guys in town are holding out well, probably because the enemy sent so many of their good tanks out into the field. Pershing makes sense going out there. The T-32 really does not. The Rhine Metal doesn't either. I would have kept that probably in somewhere I could shoot into the side of town. So the Pershing relights himself and crosses back into my render range. He's hiding behind the wreck of one of our T-29s. So I move into a position where I have better shots on him. Pershing's got such thin side armor on its hull that you can pen it from ridiculous angles just with AP. So I can't even draw an outline on this guy, but I have a green pen marker, so I decide fuck it, I'll shoot anyway. And I don't know what I was hitting, but obviously it was working. Gets cleaned up by the AT-7. By now our team has the advantage. We've won town. We're about to win field. So I decide, right, it's time to get some work done. So drive down, and T-32's up. Can't really get reliable shots on him. Hill's screening his side armor. I decide I'll go around this side, try and come up behind. Their Panther never left their spawn by the looks of things. Very, very bad Panther driver. He should have been supporting his team up north, or at least somewhere he could support the team in town before they folded. So there's that T-30 that shot me earlier. Get a quick shot into him. Payback. Except mine actually damaged him. And then I'm trying to get spotting on this Roomba and the T-32, but they've retreated. So here they are, they're running back to their cap. Get a shot into the Roomba, the most dangerous tank left on their team, aside from the 53-55. And then try and pop the T-32 on the side, but scrub my shot. So they're looking this way, I go around the other way. They're about to lose their RD support. Meanwhile, I still have mine. So the T-32 comes over where I actually was last seen. And in fact, not only did he go back the wrong way, so did the Wheezy, and so did the Roomba. Now this guy's low health and he weighs nothing, so always use the front bumper on something that low in health that you know weighs less than your tank. I do get killed. It's kind of a side effect of rushing into 3 tanks at once with no direct fire support, but it was worth it to make this guy cry. You know, I just take opportunities as they come. If a puppy's going to cry about how he just got outplayed because he's a fucking shitter, then take advantage. He should not have gone around that side. He should have fucking known I was going to come in from the other side. I think I was spotted long enough that they would have actually seen me heading south. But if he wants to go the wrong way, then he can pay for it. So it wasn't really a hard game, I suppose, but there was definitely a lot more fluid, sort of risky play going on. And it did eventually work, largely because we did win town. If we hadn't won town, this would have been not quite as viable.